Alright, now, here's an antenna. I'm doing a search for antennas before I go totally nuts. I found this company called MP, and that would be Michael Papa Antenna.com, mpantenna.com. They've got a lot of good stuff here, actually. They seem to be quite impressive. But they have an antenna here, basically something like what I was talking about making when I was showing you on paper earlier. You know, it has your downward radials, and then it has your upward. The downward apparently are, it's not giving me a full picture here that I want to see. All the pictures are the same, so that's not going to help me. And it's not giving me an enlargement, so that's not going to help me. I'd like to have seen that little icon come up so I can, excuse me, see more of it. Down here we got some, we got the specs on how it's made, or basically what it looks like on its angles and such. It's not giving us measurements, which I didn't think it would. Now they're claiming that this antenna, which is actually made in Ohio apparently, will transmit. This tells me it's going to transmit from anywhere from 88 megahertz up to 6 gigahertz, and it'll receive from 25 megahertz to 6 gigahertz. So it'll receive lower than it'll actually transmit on. Now that is the way that this is designed, for them to work with one another. That's what they're supposedly saying how it works. You know, one will do 1, one will do 2, 2 will do 3, 2 will do 3, 1 and 2 may do 4, 1 and 3 may do 5, you know, that type of thing. It's a unity gain, which means, well, they're calling it unity gain, 3 dB gain. SWR's 2 to 1, 2 to 0.1. Omnidirectional, which means when you talk, it talks in a 360-degree radius. Directional means it shoots in one direction only. It is 28 inches by 28 inches by 39 inches, and it weighs 2 pounds. Now the specs show me and tell me this is an impressive antenna. It's a $150 antenna though, so do I need that? See, I'm not going to be transmitting on it. That's the thing. I'm only going to be receiving on it. Now they make another one over here, which is a mobile unit, which is basically the same thing. And again, the icons do nothing. The specs are the same. However, a mobile antenna would have to be grounded, so I would definitely have to have this grounded to something to resemble an automobile. You know, I'd have to have a grounding plate of some sort, or maybe, well, I could probably ground it to the chain link fence I got going around the property. That would also work as a ground, because again, I'm not going to be transmitting on it, I'm only going to be receiving on it. This one I haven't seen a price on yet anywhere, so I wrote that number down just in case. The company though seems to be pretty impressive. Now this one goes from 25 to 13. Well, the way I understand it, the radio here, the SDR play, goes up to 2 gig. So that's going to be a little bit tall, a little bit higher than 13. What's up there that I'm going to listen to? I don't know. Will I listen up there? I don't know. Again, you know, but if I'm going to spend X amount of dollars for one, I might as well make sure I do it right and buy X amount of dollars for the other. I am going to call them though to find out a little bit more about their product. This is an impressive antenna, which is a 440 UHF, which would work on the 2 meter or 440 antenna. But again, I don't want to just start buying things I don't need right now. But that does impress me. I like that. That's an impressive looking antenna. What size is it? See, the thing is, these antennas I can make 8 inch by 8 inch by 9 inch. Yeah, that's not all that big. I don't know what it would cost, but that's not all that big. Alright, anyway, that's why I bought this thing, so I can make antennas. So why buy them if I bought that? $500 for that thing to make antennas. So I'm going to buy antennas.